Day number 5 of the Diddy trials, and things are heating up, y'all. So buckle up and grab your popcorn. Before I get into this report, make sure you like this video, share, and follow for more updates. And let's get it. So Cassie is on the stand again, y'all. So from what the report said, they said Diddy lawyer was trying to go soft, like being soft-spoken with Cassie. They even said she gave her little compliments. And they said the tactic probably was to get her to talk more by her giving her compliments and being nice to her. So Diddy lawyer asked Cassie, Mr. Combs thought she was having an affair with someone in the industry. And what happened when he took your phone? Cassie said they were in a car and Diddy told her to call up her mother. And when she proceeded to call her mother, she said Diddy was like, give me that phone. Diddy lawyer asked, and was it a big fight after that? Cassie said no, he was just gone. So y'all, I think he got up out of there. He snatched her phone and was gone. Diddy lawyer asked Cassie, and how long was he gone for? Cassie said a couple hours, until her mom called the feds on Diddy. She probably called the feds and was like, this little abusive mother took my daughter's phone and won't give it back. Then Diddy lawyer asked Cassie, did he go through your phone when he took it? Cassie said, I believe so, because he ended up calling someone on my phone. So if he called somebody on your phone, obviously he went through it, shorty. Diddy lawyer asked her, the person that Diddy called, was that the NFL player that you had an affair with? And Cassie said, I don't think he's in the NFL anymore. That wasn't a question. But anyway, I want to know who was the NFL player. So if y'all know, let me know down below in the comments. That shit crazy. Who an NFL player was socking that jump? Diddy lawyer asked Cassie, so when Diddy found out, he was jealous, right? And Cassie says, yes. Diddy lawyer proceeded to ask, wasn't there a time you were dancing with someone in the industry and Diddy took your phone again? And Cassie said, I don't remember. Diddy lawyer was like, wasn't it Chris Brown? Cassie said, no, I wasn't dancing with Chris Brown. Diddy lawyer pulls up a picture and asks Cassie, wasn't this from 2013? Cassie said, oh, I see. So after this, they say Diddy lawyer told Cassie, I'm gonna play you an audio. I want you to listen to this. Diddy lawyer played the audio. Everybody in the courtroom heard it. They said people's heads was turning when they heard the audio like. So this is what Cassie said in that audio. Cassie goes, if you seen a video of someone effing me, who was in the video effing me? She said, you have it, right? So why didn't you show me? And she said, I'm not disrespectful, bro. Then she proceeded to say, if you don't show me, I will kill you. I will cut you the up. Audio continues, and Cassie says, I will effing kill you. I have never killed anyone in my life. I will F you up. She said, it's not gonna be blood on my hands. It's gonna be on somebody else's. I'm gonna get someone else to do it. Stop playing with me. And then she said, tell me. So after the audio was done, Diddy lawyer was like, so that was you in that audio, right? And Cassie goes, yes. They asked Cassie, did Diddy express his concerns about this video being released? And Cassie said, yes. So the audio of Cassie saying all of that was recorded by an escort. And Cassie ended up telling Diddy, and Diddy said he would deal with it. So after that sequence, Diddy lawyer asked Cassie, do you still take Suboxone? And Cassie said, something like that. I need somebody to let me know down below in the comments, what is Suboxone used for? They took a little brief break, and then they came back and asked her about her living in Connecticut. That's where her mom lived, so she went back and moved with her mom. While she was living with her mom, the report said that she found a picture of Diddy and Gina. I don't know what Gina it is. Somebody let me know what Gina that is. And after Cassie seen the picture with Diddy and Gina, she said she broke up with him. They said after Cassie broke up with Diddy, he didn't even threaten her, but he decided that they should go to couples therapy. They left that open-ended because I don't know if he went to therapy with her or not. Then Cassie goes on to talk about a time where Diddy R-worded her in 2018 at an Italian restaurant in Malibu. So per report, I'm hearing at this point, Diddy lawyer was trying to make it seem like she still wanted him after the R-wording situation. So up until this point, what are y'all getting at? Let me know down below in the comments. So after that whole R-wording incident, I guess they had stopped talking or whatever. So now at this point, Cassie was with her now husband. Back then they were just dating, I believe, or they were engaged. That last time Diddy had argued with her, I guess they ended up texting or whatever, and he told her, you can go date or do whatever you want. He don't care at this point. And they wasn't talking for a while, and then all of a sudden, they start texting again. So they end up meeting up again after them texting back and forth, and Cassie said she would come to his studio from 6 to 9. Diddy texted her and said, can I hold you when you come? Or are you just gonna break up with me again? Cassie wrote back, we can embrace, laugh out loud. So after Cassie went over that night, they didn't just hug, y'all. They were having intercourse. And they said her now husband, when they were dating back then, was FaceTiming her while they were doing it, y'all. Diddy lawyer asked her, so did your now husband know what you were doing? She said, I didn't know what he knew. So then they get into the Kim Porter funeral service, and Diddy, I guess, was doing his speech, and he said that Kim Porter was his soulmate. And Cassie texted Diddy and was like, after 11 years of us messing with each other, Kim was your soulmate? And she expressed that hurt her feelings. And after that, she said she never seen him again. So that's when Diddy found out that she was preggo, and he texted her, you will be a great mother. God bless you. And Cassie replied, thank you. God bless you. They said after the text that Cassie sent back, Diddy dropped the tear face emoji and was like, you was always my ride or die. They went on to talk about why Cassie stayed again, and she said because of the career, the love, and the success. All of this played a factor to her really staying. She said she got to work with artists like Kid Cudi, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, Rick Ross, etc. And she wasn't trying to pass that up. She then brung Nicki Minaj in it. She said her and Nicki had a talk, and Nicki encouraged her to stay with Diddy. She was like, do you know how many girls would kill to be in a position you in? She told Cassie, this is all a part of the game. You gotta stop complaining and know that you're blessed. So y'all, essentially, I believe Nicki Minaj was getting golden showers too, right? So now Don Richard is introduced to the stand, y'all. Cassie lawyer asked Don Richard, did you ever witness a time between Diddy and Cassie where they got into an argument and it turned violent? And she said, yes. She said she witnessed a time Cassie was getting kicked by Diddy like this man was playing soccer. He asked her, did you see more? She said, yeah. He said there was a time in 2009 where she was at Diddy LA home recording, and he beat the brakes off of Cassie. He said he was like, where the F is my food? He grabbed a skillet that had eggs in it and tried to hit Cassie upside her head. She said Cassie then dropped down to the floor and curled up like a baby. And Diddy proceeded to kick her, pull her. She said she was scared, and Diddy was yelling. She said he was dragging her, glass was breaking and everything. Richard said she didn't intervene or she didn't call the feds because she was scared. She said the next day she talked to Cassie, and Cassie was like, look, I don't want to talk about it. She said, because if he overhears us, people can go missing. And they said, Don Richard, do you know what that means? She said, yeah, that means somebody gonna die. She was only on the stand for a short period of time, but she'll be back tomorrow. The judge was like, all right, y'all go watch the Knicks game, the Yankee games, or do whatever. It's a lot going on. And with that, that's the end of day 5, y'all. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this. That shit crazy to me. I know it's about to get even wilder. And if you stay to the end, I really appreciate you. Let me know down below in the comments you stayed to the end. And I'm gone.